Red Bull's Sergio Perez had a somewhat forgettable race last weekend in Spain. While his teammate battled for the win and eventually came in second, Perez spent a good chunk of the race stuck in the midfield and eventually finished in fifth. He has now reflected on his current form while speaking to Motorsport. I'm your host Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, the reason Perez is annoyed with himself. Perez started off by analysing his performance at the Spanish Grand Prix. Of course it is frustrating, but given qualifying, I think this was all there was to it. He then revealed the major problem he is facing. It takes me too long to get up to speed. When we go to a new track, I spend all Friday adjusting my style, so I'm not one with the car yet. You can see it's coming, but it's not quite there yet. Because time on the track is so limited now, it is very difficult to get up to speed, but I think this weekend was different after Saturday. He signed off by being hopeful for the next race in Monaco. It had a big impact that I wasn't able to be 100%. So yes, I have to forget this one. We have to learn from this and hopefully we will come back stronger in Monaco. Fast feed. FIA single-seater technical head Nicholas Tombatsis has confirmed that they will be looking out for any anomalous behaviour of the deformation of the rear wing. Should they observe any characteristics that indicate exploitation of this area, they will introduce further load deflection tests as necessary. Former F1 driver turned analyst Jolyon Palmer feels that both Hamilton and Verstappen had critical moments when they needed help of their teammate in Catalonia. But one was far more obliging than the other, referring to Sergio Perez letting Max Verstappen through immediately, while Valtteri Bottas didn't do the same for Hamilton. He added that Bottas not complying with team orders could have been costly for Mercedes, and it says a lot about the Finn's position in the team. Haas team principal Gunther Steiner knows that his driver Nikita Mazepin is not the most popular driver and is not doing well. He also feels the narrative against Mazepin comes in with huge backing, and Toto Wolff's radio message to race control just helped to pump that narrative a little more. He further implied that maybe Toto just wanted to show who's in command here and that everyone has to move when he comes along. He didn't make his people do that job, he wanted a bit of publicity, added Steiner. Ferrari team principal Mattia Binotto pointed out that Catalonia wasn't the first time they were the third quickest team. He added that it will take time to become even stronger, but he thinks that this team is great and is capable. Red Bull advisor Helmut Marko has suggested that Lewis Hamilton makes mistakes too. You saw that at the restart in Portugal. But the consequences of his mistakes are smaller, like in Imola, which can only be called luck. He also explained that Hamilton is more seasoned. He can wait for his chance. Max, it must be said, is quite temperamental in character, or to put it differently, impatient. That's a bit in Hamilton's favour at the moment. And former F1 world champion Mika Hakkinen is of the opinion that Mercedes has done a fantastic job of using strategy to gain an advantage over Red Bull. Will Mazepin be in F1 for more than one season? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.